Let's add another great place. To get started, here's the home page. Press the help link, go down to adding a great place, and then there's a link to the Great Places editor. From the Great Places editor, you click add another great place. I've already got the map here zoomed in on Little River on the Mendocino coast, and the place I'm thinking of is the pygmy forest that's part of Van Dam State Park. So to see exactly where the park is, let's open map layers, region, and then protected areas. And there's the park in green. I'm going to move up to where I think the pygmy forest access place is. It's that little road there. That's a state park service road, and the beginning of it has a parking lot and a really interesting little boardwalk where you can see pygmy forest plants. So to do this, we'll say add another great place. The name of it is Pygmy Forest, Van Dam State Park. And we'll add a point location right about where the parking lot is. Let's say right there. And then let's draw a polygon. So that service road is actually the beginning of a trail which ends up going down into the canyon. So I'm just going to kind of loop a polygon around that trail. Kind of like this. That's pretty good. So I'll say stop drawing. Now, you can see with the polygon I just drew is outlined in red now. If I wanted to change it a little bit, I could say edit shape, and then here I can drag the vertices to where I want them, make it a little bit bigger. If I click between two vertices, I get another vertex. So kind of round it out like that. If I don't want a vertex anymore, I just click on it and it goes away. So that's a pretty good polygon. Stop editing. So this is pretty much of a great place. We've got a name, we've got a polygon, we've got a point location. I'm going to skip keywords for now. So once I save this part, the next thing the application does is it asks for an about paragraph. A paragraph about this great place. Why is it a good place to go see native plants? And the first thing that comes to my mind is the boardwalk that goes through the forest. So I'll just put something about that. I'm sure there's something else to say as well, but that'll do for now. Then there are other things, other descriptive paragraphs I might want to add. So for instance, about the history, culture, any notes, the geology, wildlife, directions of the place. The geology of the place definitely bears some comment, but I'm going to have to look that up before adding it, so I'm going to skip it for now. Photos. Sometimes you can go on to Calphotos and find a really interesting photo of a place. And I just looked for Pygmy Forest, Van Dam State Park over on Calphotos, and I came up with this one. So let's get it in. Now, I did not take that photo. Susan McDougall did. And well, let's just use the name. It's Hesperocyparis pygmaea, or pygmy cypress. It'd be nice to go back here and take some really good landscape photos, because the landscape is striking. Add this photo. So there it is. Tips would be tips for visitors, things they ought to know, and I can't really think of any except maybe don't go in the muddy season. More information and contacts. Here's where this is a state park, and there is a fantastic state park page for it. So let's put a reference to the state park in. Here's the state park page. It's just called Van Dam State Park. Here's the URL. It's from California State Parks, and the name of the page is Van Dam State Park. And actually there is something it says about the pygmy forest here. There it goes. The pygmy forest, where mature cone-bearing cypress and pine trees stand 6 inches to 8 feet tall. So let's just put that in as a quote from the page. And save it. Alright, so we've gotten a great place. The next thing to do is to take a look at the preview of it. This is what users are going to see when they go there, when they go to the page. Okay, it's still pretty minimal. We got one picture. What's going to happen if I open the plants? How many plants are we going to see? Well, pretty good. And actually, if you look over here, the purple points are single plant observations. The green thing is a checklist, and this checklist is from Teresa Scholars. So that's it.